Thank you. This is in Serbian, so this is only used as a reminder, and I will not read you a 15-minute speech or something. Very interesting. Thank you for the very, very interesting introduction. And I have to say, based on what I hear that will be spoken today here, I'm really sorry that I'm not able to spend the whole day. Because yes, platform economy and what AI is bringing and those developments is actually, I would say, results of work in which also I participated and do participate in digital transformation of our country. And practically, we are looking at what's going on in the world. When it comes to the ministry, we are actually in jurisdiction of several pieces of legislation that quite deeply relates with the topic. Currently, we have eIDAS regulation fully transposed in the Serbian legislation, also NIS directive, and EU is bringing NIS directive, network information security. So not to use the shorts if not mandatory. So we are going to align with NIS too. And this is like infrastructure and security part of the digital, But much more complex are regulations that deal with platform. First one was e-commerce directive, which we did transform through the law on electronic commerce in Serbia. But really, it is not dealing with how somebody is selling online. It is dealing with the responsibility of the platforms, they call it, and we call it information society service providers. Now we have announcements of new pieces of legislation. So I just heard also legislation that in EU that is jurisdicting the platforms, and I look forward to see the piece of act and to see where we go, because it is extremely challenging topic. What I'll try to do is to give you all an insight on what government of Republic of Serbia is doing in past almost a decade in digital transformation, because yes, I will, without being humble, say that we did tremendous amount of work. Thankfully to the decision on the highest possible level in the 2017 when Ms. Mana Brnabić became prime minister and practically put digital transformation as the highest priority in the Republic of Serbia. We in the ministry below and in the newly formed governmental office for IT and the government actually got tremendous push and the political power to do the series of things. So what we did, I will try to really go sentence by sentence through all the topics to give you an insight on what has been done. First thing, it was infrastructure, and to deal with the connectivity for all the people in Serbia, to deal with the connectivity in education, to build the data centers. So one thing which we are very proud of is the governmental data center in Kragujevac, which is one of the 8 data centers in the whole Europe with that level of security implemented. 8 only, 7 remaining are in the Western Europe countries, very powerful countries. It has a standard EN 56000, which is the highest standard for the protection of data and the protection of the applications in it. That allowed us to bring their companies like IBM, Oracle, Huawei, Microsoft, etc., that do use the resources of data center. That positions Serbia on the map of the Europe as the country where the biggest player are going to not only sell the services, rather do the work and hopefully create the research centers, which is connected also with the labor market, etc., and in a way with the topic. Another thing we did with education a lot. We connected all schools to the academic and research network and to European GENT network. Practically, Serbia is the only country in the region which connected all schools, exactly. More than 3,800 locations of the schools is connected to the academic network in Serbia right now. Half of them with the super fast connectivity, with the fiber or very fast fixed connectivity. Other are connected through mobile. We are working on the project to improve that. Then besides school connectivity and data center, we realized that we have a big digital gap in the connectivity in Serbia between urban areas and rural areas. And we learned somewhere like 5 or 6 years ago that we will need almost €1 billion of investment to cover each household in Serbia with fiber. What we did so far, we have a project in place, ongoing, which is worth €500 million, which is connecting more than 1,000 rural settlements with almost a little bit more than 150,000 households, and we are connecting more than 800 rural schools to the fiber connectivity. Currently, they have nothing, or they have slow speed mobile connectivity, which is not allowing those students to have equal education as those in the cities. So government is committed only to the investment in the rural and the urban areas. We keep to the quite developed telecommunication market. In the education, it's very important that in the FAR 2017, we introduced programming into as a subject from the fifth to eighth grade of the primary school. Then we continued with the organization of the special IT classes. And actually, I'm looking for the number. I think yes, 10 times increased number of specialized IT classes in the Serbia. I think we have more than 100 of those. That means almost 2,000 to 3,000 kids are learning each year, specialized for the IT, and are specialized for the technical faculties in STEM sciences, etc. But what we also did, we increased the number of students that are dealing with the IT for 20% in the past 5 years only. In the economy, there is a widespread of the incentives for the foreign investors and foreign companies, but also for the foreign experts to come to Serbia. There is 70% lower taxes for anyone who is employing foreign experts or our citizens that are coming back to Serbia. First 3 years, you get 70% off any taxes you pay for their salaries. That put us in position for people that want to earn like 5, 7, 8, 10,000 euros to be very lowly burdened by the pension and the health insurance, and to come to the decision to come back to Belgrade and work here. We also have for the companies that are investing into creative and intellectual property and research and development, there is a model in which they could pay for the taxes almost 0% for several years when they come here. Also very important for the labor market, this is a new measure. There is an electronic system for approval of the stay in Serbia and for the work permit in Serbia, and this is quite new, and we are very happy in our ministry that this is happening and that we will have practically open door for anyone who would like to come here to work. When it comes to the status of our industry, export of IT services is growing rapidly. It's a double figure growth in the past 10 years. We reached from 300 million of export of IT services to almost 3.6 billion in 2024. We will work continuously, and we want to reach, and our goal is to have $10 billion of export of IT services by 2027. To us, many of the things is connected to the 2027. Now it is the end of the current government mandate, but we also have, as you probably all know, Expo 2027 exhibition that year, and we plan to work very, 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 very hard, 4 times by that date, to do everything we would like to achieve and to present Serbia to the world on this fantastic occasion in the best possible manner, as an innovation country, as a research and development country. By that time, we would really like to have here also products that are going out of Serbia. And we don't fantasize about producing a product by ourselves. That's why we create state-of-the-art infrastructure and conditions for researchers and development companies. So they come here, so we together with our experts join their teams, create the products that will be used in the whole world. One example is something that's already did. Microsoft Azure is being developed in the Belgrade Microsoft Research and Development Center with 500 plus super expert people working there. And this is one of the examples we would like to copy paste for the future things. When it comes to AI, which is not only influencing the work market, it's influencing actually the everything, I think, like the wheel, like the fire, like the steam machine, etc. It will change the world, but we are not afraid of it at all. Actually, we think that like other inventions, this is going to help us to work easier, to have better quality of life, and to have more time to do the good things and to invent another set of things. Serbia actually is positioning due to the vision of the government. Actually, I have to say that I really think that due to the timely vision of the government, we are the first country in Southeast Europe that has operative supercomputer by NVIDIA, and it is given for free to be used by research and developers in Serbia. This is important for us because those people that are using this and are creating, we call it AI use cases for different services, different scenarios, it's important because they would be, by all means, never in position to use the supercomputing power if we didn't provide it. We also plan further investment to upgrade the capacity of the supercomputer for I don't know which number of cores, very big number of cores, actually is going to be 15 times bigger capacity than now, and we will invest in that 30 million euros. And again, this expanded supercomputer is going to be available for free for the researchers and developers. But we also think that we are going to succeed to give it for free usage for the companies in the research and development area also. This supercomputer is in Kragujevac. In Kragujevac, we also are starting the project. Actually, construction started. We will complete it by 2026, 2027. We call it Innovation District in Kragujevac. It's just beside the governmental data center, and it will be space for the researchers, another new technology park in Kragujevac, but also it will be the space for the companies who will have full infrastructure to the point, who will have state-of-the-art data center to the point, and who will have actually partners to partner with in the research and development of whatever they want to do. When it comes to new technology parks, 7 years ago, we didn't have single one. Now we have Niš, Beograd, Novi Sad, and Čačak. We do plan to expand all 4 of those for the additional capacity. We plan to establish the new one in Kragujevac, as I said, just beside the Innovation District. And the new one in Kruševac is going to be R&D technology park, actually specialized in Kragujevac with that, in Kruševac. We do face the challenge of where to find enough experts or enough smart people that want to deal with this, but we do tackle this challenge through the initiatives in education and the initiatives of openness of Serbia to receiving any labor or any expertise from abroad. We do have a vision to become Southeast Europe Center, not only West Balkans, Southeast Europe Center for the new technologies, for the AI, and for the biotech. Biotech, which is very, very important topic also, is somehow in the shadow, but it's similarly important like AI developments. In the biotech, we have a huge program of creating the Bio4 campus in Belgrade, in the municipality of Voždovac. Construction started, and it's going to be investment of close to 450 million euros for the huge space where we expect to have at least 9,000 PhDs specialized in the areas working there. Also full faculties in the area, and obviously foreign companies are welcome in the form of cooperation. In order not to take the whole day, I will stop. I have several more pages of results and everything, but I think I said what you wanted to hear. Maybe only one more sentence in addition related to AI. Serbia does plan to transpond the AI Act, and it's going to be happening this year. We do plan to transpond Digital Service Act and Digital Market Act, and it will happen maybe a bit lower during 2025 at latest. And with the platform regulation, I think we are going to see what's happening with it, to analyze it perfectly, etc., and then to go. Because with all those acts, just to not to get us wrong, and here are your colleagues from European Commission also, we do want to transpone European legislation, but we don't want to replicate it or simply translate it into Serbian legal language. We always look for an opportunity to do a bit more. As an example, when it comes to electronic document, etc., we did more than EIDAS is allowing, and we did piece of that legislation which allows total demolition of the paper that has been digitalized. So, and there is an institute here through which, for the certain types of documents, you can scan it in a register office, and then you can throw away the original because we gave it a legal power, you know, and that we hope in time will switch. Similar thing we want to do with AI, not only restrict the usage. Obviously, most important thing is to deal with the ethical usage of the AI. But we also don't want to restrain ourselves. We want to create opportunity to also use it in parallel with the ethical use. So I will stop here. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share what we did. And I wish you a very successful second day of the conference today. Thank you.